Hello YouTube, this is a Wi-Fi battle between me and the Thelegitpro. I hope you enjoy. I lead off with my Torterra, while he leads off with Infernic. He uses U-turn, which does a pretty big chunk to my Torterra, and switches out to Skymarine, since he predicted the obvious Earthquake. I switch out my Torterra for my Houndoom. He sets up spikes. He withdraws a Skymarine and brings in Ferrostorm, which takes a Flamethrower and is defeated. Next, he sends out his Garchomp. I switch out my Houndoom for my Torterra, since it most likely can wall this Garchomp. He goes for Dragon Claw, which almost kills my Torterra, and then another Dragon Claw takes down my Torterra, since Torterra isn't very fast. Next, I send up my Feraligatr. He switches out his Garchomp and goes back into Infernic, predicting an Ice move, which I do go for. And it doesn't do much to the Infernic since it double resists it. I switch out my Feraligatr for my Electivire. And his Infernic uses another U-turn. And switches out to Whimsicott. Since Whimsicott has Prank Spirit, it uses Tailwind to increase the speed of his next Pokemon, while I go for Ice Punch. Next, he sends out Latios. He uses Psychic, which takes down my Electivire. Then I send out my Houndoom. He switches out his Latios and goes out to his Garchomp. I use Dark Pulse, which does an okay amount to his Garchomp. I switch out my Houndoom for my Heracross, since it also can sort of take hits that Garchomp can throw. It goes for Dragon Claw, which does an okay chunk, and the Tailwind disappears. Goes for another Dragon Claw, which takes out my Heracross. Next, I send out Shadow, which is my Gengar, and his Garchomp uses another Dragon Claw, which most likely seems it's Scarf, and I go with Shadow Ball to take down his Garchomp. Next, he sends out his Skymarine. I switch out Gengar since I can't do much with Shadow Ball against it, and I switch out to my Houndoom. he sets up self rocks. He keeps in his Skymery, and it takes my flamethrower misses. He tries setting up self rocks again, and I go for another flamethrower, and it takes out Skymery. Next, he sends out Infernape. His Infernape uses U-turn. And he brings out Latios. It takes Flamethrower really well. And then his Latios uses Thunderbolt to take out my Houndoom. Then I send out Shadow. And I go for Shadow Ball, which takes out Latios. Now for his last Pokemon, which is his Infernape. His Infernape goes for Flare Blitz, and it kills my Gengar, but does a very little amount of damage for recoil, since she only had 27 health left. Next, I send out my last Pokemon as well, which is Feraligatr. He goes for Flare Blitz, and it does an okay chunk to Feraligatr. And I go for a Stab Waterfall, which takes out Infernape. I hope you enjoyed the video. Rate, comment, subscribe. Also, my opponent's link will be at in the description. Thank you.